Oh, greetings there, travelers. It's me, Kevin C., here at Action Pants Gaming with another episode of Chillin' and Building. So, I hope you got the Action Pants on, charged up a little bit. And as always, I do hope whatever time of day it is for you and whatever it is you might be doing, I hope it's going good. Alright, we got Crisscross over there. He's going to be hanging out with us for a little bit. I just showed him something I did, and he's like, alright, now I need to mess with that. So, you may hear Crisscross coming through on my my iPad here, because we were in chat and game, and it sounded funky. Can you hear me still, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so you may hear him faintly in the background there, guys, which is better than normal because PC doesn't translate through unless you're, on stream, so. Well, anyway, let's get going. Hey, what's going on, Joe? We got our... Crisscross says hello. We got ourselves a new interesting effect here that I discovered at the end of the stream last night, and I showed Crisscross, and he's like, okay, I need to go do something with that. I think I might have pulled him away from his Conan stream. But if you guys are into Conan, he's going to be streaming in a little bit on that, so you might want to check that out.
Yeah, I might not be.
Or he might not be. I may have distracted him enough. So, last night I was messing around, and whoever, if you were here watching last night, and right at the end of the stream, I was with Game and Old Dude, and I put this in front of that, and this happened, and holy mackerel. The downside is, because of the distance of this, I can't get my camera in front of the other one to see the other one, because the other one is cool. What we're looking through and then seeing on the other side, basically. And then here, as you change your distance, it changes the effect a little bit, the pattern. And then you come around here, and we're actually looking at that right there. So what we did was we just basically took another one, and we're looking through the back side of it, at a bit of a distance. And it's close enough where it's catching all that light. We could probably even try moving it forward. We'll try some different distances and see what we get. Now, Crisscross is over there messing with the same idea. So we're going to see what he comes up with in a little bit. What are you doing over there, Chris? What is your...
I'm turning up the dial again.
Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious. See, I'm all about all right, let me test this out, see what it looks like with this one. It looks like he's about to cram 1,000 of them in one spot.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to see what happens here. Excuse me, while we're watching what he's doing. How are you doing that? Setting it up, that's a floor panel distance each time. How are you making that happen?
Just starting with one floor panel, you build off of it. Here, I'll do just replace one. You just take the raised pavers.
Yeah.
And stack them as high or as far as you want to go.
Yeah.
Then fill blanks with other floors.
Yeah.
Then delete the pavers. Then fill in the blanks with as many short walls as you can. And as long as you have more than 5 in a row, you will be able to fill in every blank. And then you can fill in all the blanks with wood pieces.
Oh, no kidding. That's freaking awesome. Oh man, I could have used that a long time ago.
Well, I mean, it's been in a tutorial of mine for like 6 months now.
You know how many tutorials there are out there? I can't keep up with everybody. Oh, that's perfect. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm curious. This should be interesting. What are you going to do? UA each one of those?
No, I'm gonna place a flight floor next to each one of these in the right orientation, so I just have a bunch of upright standing
Okay.
normal size teleporters right glitched right inside of each other, basically in a row. I just want to see what that looks like, and then from that point, I'll start spacing them out a little bit each to see how far the spacing is to get a good effect. And
Right.
then I'll use a little bit of math to figure out what the best spacing for rescaled ones to rescaled ones will be.
Okay. Right on. So, hey, John, what's going on? So, he's messing around with this thing I just showed him a little while ago, where we went from, this basic kaleidoscope. Well, I say basic. We went from this kaleidoscope here. So you see this here. But then, when you place another one in front of it and look behind it, then you get this effect. So if you were here last night, you saw this, when I did this last night. So you get two kind of different variations with one. And the nice thing about the second variation is you just need one. Just placed in the right, a bit away, a bit of distance away, and it gives you, that other effect. And the cool thing is and what I might do while he's setting that up is I might go over here, build another circle real quick, just so I can experiment. But as we're looking through here, every angle gives you a different sort of experience, if you will, a different visual, And again, even with this, like the other one, we zoom in, we hit that collision bubble area. We got something like that. And then as we zoom out, and now we're seeing that center a bit more stable like we did before, because that's the clear window. Then as we zoom out, it starts to mix in with the other animations. But the center always stays stable. Like that central one, if you notice, it's not flipping around. Everything is working around that stable central image. Andrew, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, Ron.
But, look at this. I didn't think I could top the kaleidoscope until this whole thing happened. And Crisscross was like, they had to have known that. But how would you have known? Especially, the first one I did over there with the, what are the chances of me thinking to put the bubble pipes with the thing and Crisscross, saying a word, that made me go, oh yeah, wait a minute, let me try that, part. But in terms of the kaleidoscopes, I want to say these are the best I've done to date. And I still think this needs a little bit, so if we remove this, right? If I take this one out and we just look at what we have, and every, as I change the distance, it changes itself, kind of much like a real kaleidoscope. As I come in, the pattern changes a little bit. Come out. a little further out. You get to a point where it, well, one, I'm in the way. Let me get out of my own way here. And I always go into build camera because I forget when I have someone here that I don't need to do that. So it's, you know, we're going to get further out. Now it's going to change even further. The cool thing is, if I take this, right, now we're going to remove that. Now this is what the original was, which has a whole other, you know, kind of detail to it on the outer bits. I have not yet, John. No. Take a vid and tag Sean with that. Alright. I'm going to take a video of these, yes, and be like, I don't know what I would say on the post other than another design. So, now if we go over to this one, right, I'm just going to drag this along. Keep the same height. Everything's roughly the same around here. It's all built off, I think, one floor panel. How you doing over there, Chris? Does it? No, I want to see it though. Don't destroy it yet. But you gotta try dumb to get to good, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It's just not what I was hoping for.
Holy mackerel. Alright, hold on. I got an idea, maybe. Yeah, because it's, yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's off center, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going up. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Now, what if you were to...
Also, I can't delete the light bores. So I would need to be able to do this without the light bores there and have the UAG each board.
Oh, yeah.
It does look interesting, though. Give it that much. I'm going to delete, like, every other one here.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is... So I'm going to do the same thing I did over there, but with this one. So this one, as we know, looks like this. Right? But now if we do that same thing, and this was, I totally lucked out on this last night. It was one of those things where I just happened to place the thing. I was thinking of other things and just blam, you know, happy little accident. Oh, damn it. So same thing, we're looking through the back side, but now we're looking at this one. And as we kind of back up a little bit, get a little bit more of a... There we go. See how it changes that one? Come in here, you can even just kind of work it where you need. And this might even be a little too far back. We should probably bring this forward a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Gamble, what's going on? The wandering cube you can't get? Well, if you need one, somebody can always drop it off at your base. Then you just pick it up and cancel the pickup, hit square, and you're good to go. It's a little better. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, much better. See, yeah, distance is a factor. So, oh John, let me know. But see how we just changed that just by adding this and looking through the back side of this. And now we have a whole different, look to this one. And we come around to the front. That's normal. And then altered. We could even maybe bring this in a little closer. But just standing here is pretty cool. I mean, these things are a blast, man. Still there, Chris? What are you doing now? What you working on?
Trying to find the right. These things are a blast. Anything.
Dude, I moved it in front of this one. You should see this. Because this one's not as chaotic as the other one is. The other one is chaotic on its own. Then you add that in, it gets even more so. But this I might even be able to drop one. Maybe go down a half a step. Or go up a... Yeah, it looks like maybe I need to go up a half step. Could just be...
Looks good.
Right? So this is what I'm thinking with this, Chris. I got to build another circle, but I'm thinking, what if we had a circle of like light cubes, different colors, and then like, but think about how this is interacting with that. Yeah, there's a bunch of movement in there, but we've got the movement here too. What if we just put stuff on a surface and then looked through? Would it distort it?
Well, I mean, that's essentially what it's doing anyways,
right? Right, exactly. So I'm wondering if like I want to put one of these in front of every one of these and see what happens. A circle of glowing jellyfish, that might be neat. Yeah, dude, that's so cool. All right, what else can we do with this? What else can we do with this? Hey, Ace, what's going on? Yeah, we got a couple of these. This is, so this is how it looks normally. Hold on, let's get in camera. And then when you put one of these in front of it, you can alter how that looks. And this is the same. If I put... No, the portal's on. And so the thing with this here, Ace, is the ones that you're looking at here, somebody on PC brought me a wire so I could scale up to 5 times larger. Normally on console I can only do 3 times larger. But my friend brought in a wire from PC that allows you to go 5 times bigger. So I made this one with one 5 times larger, and then this one, there's actually 5 in here. So you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the edges, and those are put in at an angle. And then there's one behind there that's actually, you know, just flat, straight, you know, straight up and down. And then I've got a ring of normal size ones in here. And all of them are running, you know, that's what's giving that animation. You know, they have to be running in order for this to look like this. And then this one, if I put the... Now I gotta remember where I put that one. I'm hoping it was here. Oh. Ah, it drives me nuts. Glitch timing is so freaking off. I don't know if it's me, my controller, me and my controller, the game, all 3. The moons of Saturn are aligned, and it's an alternate Thursday.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
All right, there we go. So now, that does that. Oh, the central glow. Yeah, I hit it with the central bits. So you see it there. That, you mean? That glowing bit you're talking about there, Ace? Yes, but as you get closer, And because I have most of that blocked off with this here, you know, we can kind of get away with that. Well, yeah, because it's all being utilized by the color. That's why. So the reason you're not seeing the light, Ace, is because it's now that animation is being mixed in with all of this here. So, you know, that's where all that's going. That's what's giving that motion. And then if we look on this side, on this one, which is well, I mean, it's, you know, 3 times bigger. So see, you know, this is just by itself.
This shit's making my eyes hurt. I'm gonna have to mess with this tomorrow night on stream, but yeah, thanks for showing me that, dude. That's incredible.
No worries. No worries.
For my
All right.
other stuff, so.
Well, hey, thanks for stopping in. Have a great stream.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you so much.
No worries. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Have a great stream. Oh, let's turn that down. All right. I just kind of want to put one of these in front of each one just to see what it looks like. Sort of want to do the wires right here. What I'm going to have to do, this might take a minute, but figure everything should be roughly the same height, so some of it's just the viewing platform I raised and lowered so that you're more at eye level. Just run it down the line. That way we can just kind of see, you know, what that really does. Because these don't have the same swirling effect as the other ones. So I'm curious as to, you know, if we just drop this in front of, Alright, let's see here. Oh, this one might be very different. Yeah, we can stack it if we need to. Excuse me. One more. We're almost there. And then we can test away. I kind of want to see if it's going to do anything with the wire, if the wire is too thin for it to really pick up and notice. Alright, that should be that. We're going to do a little save and reload. That way we can get this one synced. I have a feeling we're going to need to come down on this one. For viewing anyway. But I think if we're here, this might need to come up. I have a feeling that we probably need to move backwards. There we go, a little better. Still think we're going to have to shift down a little bit, but... Alright, let's do a reload. Yeah, because we're out of sync here anyway. Reload, restore point. Restore point. I miss manual and auto. It's really kind of, you know, manual save just rolls off the tongue much better than restore point. Restore point. So cold and generic. Alright, we're synced up again, that's good. I do have a feeling we're going to have to go much higher here, though. Going to raise that paver. I'm sensing it. I am. Ooh, you're gonna have to come closer too. Yep. Alright, so that's gonna come up. How many? Or is that good? I'm gonna go a little closer. Try there. This means everything looks freaking twisted. Yeah, look. It's doing the gangster lean again, the camera lean. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't know how to handle the perspective. The broken tripod, as I like to call it. Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, so it really is about pulling from that point. Doesn't really do anything with the wires. I mean, granted, that's the central point, so it's going to look clean there anyway. That's the stable point. But all the rest of that, this one could use some more lighting, but this is true kaleidoscope. I have finally done it. I've finally made actual kaleidoscopes. Only thing it's missing is the tube, but I got a plan for that. I just got to find a place to build it. Alright, so that's what that one kind of looks like. I mean, we're in build camera. But and all it really took was just a mistake that I made for me to notice this. Like, seriously, I thought they looked cool the regular way I made them. Then you throw this in there, and then all of a sudden it's a whole different, a whole different vibe. All right, let's go look at the next one. Let's see what this one looks like. This is more in the middle, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is the ginormous one, I think. Yep, it is. Yeah, see the ginormous one, now we're seeing that fog effect, so we gotta hold off on that one. It's too big. It's meant to be, the smaller one, because the smaller one, when you get closer to it, that fog dissipates, thankfully. I don't like the fog. I think it ruins the beauty of the swirling animation that they have in the middle of it. But again, it's my opinion. Glitch timing is on. Yeah, I gotta go over there to reach that one. That's how big that collision bubble is. That's a little crazy. Come on, really? Alright. Now you're just starting to agitate me. There we go. About time. Yeah, this one not as much. Oh, but it would be cool. Why is that? Alright, why are we getting... why are we getting that? What's going on with that? Oh, that one would be cool too. I can see it. Alright, why are we getting... Try moving it back here. I don't think that's going to make any difference, but we're getting fog effect. Okay, we're not on the other ones, right? So, we come over to this one, we come in, and fog effect dissipates, and we're left with that freaking cool ass. Look at this, man. I love this game. I love this game. Look at that. Tell me they weren't like... It's funny, because Chris was like, tell me they didn't know that this was going to be like this. It's like... I mean, I know it's not, but, I mean, I am... I am so super stoked about this stuff. It's really, really great. Alright, where are you? Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm trying to find my nip. But it appears that I am basically out. I've got some leftover bits, which may provide for enough to not be feeling my arthritis. One moment. I apologize. Too many things going on. There we go. What do you guys think? I think these are pretty wild. But why are we getting... See, that one's good. We'll try the wire one. We go over to this one. Fog effect dissipates. And we've got that. And then same with this one. So, what is making this one more problematic? I have a feeling we have more fumaguma in the middle. And I'm almost wondering if I should remove, although I like the dark center on this one, but I'm debating on whether or not we should put in, you know, a center of portals. Because that's going to help dissipate that fog effect. And we should be kind of back to where we were. We'll try bringing it in closer first, and we'll see if that helps. If it doesn't, well... We'll move on to the last one, see what that does, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll try an experiment. Fine. Wanna play that way? Play that way. My glitch timing, I don't know what the hell's wrong. Oh, and that's gonna be two. Of course you are. Why would you do what I need you to do? That would just be helpful. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's picking up. Yeah, it's magnifying the fog, I think. Because look at that. Look at the stuff that's going on with that. Oh, even more kaleidoscope if we could get some yellow in there. Or a different color. Alright, as much as I don't want to, we're going to test this other one first, but as much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to try and attempt to fill this area like the other centers, and I'm going to see if it helps to block out that fog and see if that actually makes a difference. Obviously, it's either going to or not, but, you know, if I remove the black pipes and I put other base terminus in there, we might get lucky. But let's go take a look and see what this one looks like. Pardon me. I don't think this is going to do much of anything, if I'm to be honest. I think we are not going to get much. Of course, it's the cooler one that I want to see that it's the only one that's being problematic. Oh, this one might too, and I think this is why I want to test this one, because if this just does the same thing, I have a feeling it's because of the son of a bitch. It's magnifying the mist component. Was that this? Of course it is. All right. Do. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, so something's funky with the other one. We'll figure that out in a minute, but it does mess with the wire animation, doesn't it? There is something with the... Alright, so that turns back on again. If we could get a mixture of the wires here, that would be sick if we could get that. A mixture. I mean, I could do it hand placement. Ooh. And then we hit the bubble. Let's bring that in a little closer, shall we? I'm curious as to see what happens. If we get it right up in there. Granted, it would be nice if we were centered. How can I center? Right here. Yeah, there you are. I knew you were in there somewhere. Let's use that instead. You may go. You are not centered. You are a mess. We could even try a 5-timer here. Let's do that, as a matter of fact. We're going to put it in backwards, though, and let's bring it back just a little bit. We'll go there for now. We'll try it. I don't think the 5 timer is going to work as nicely, to be honest with you, but we will try it. And thank you for hanging out tonight. Thanks for stopping in, checking out the old Action Pants stream. Not always exciting, but I do my best. Try to be helpful, informative, hopefully create weird and wacky stuff. That's always the plan anyway. And now, like, we need to, we can go to another thing and just throw parts at it and do some experimentation. I think that might be a good idea. Alright, we're going to try the big one. We'll see what that does first, and then if I don't like that, we'll go back to what we were doing. But I think the big one's a little too big, and it doesn't, you know, the center's too big, if that makes sense. Ooh. That looks like it needs to go upwards. Huh. Huh. Alright. We'll try it there. And I do appreciate the... Ooh, and now we're going to go to blue. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Let's incorporate. How do we incorporate? All right. I think I know what to do here. I've been trying to figure out what to do with this one. All right. So if I take one of these and I put this, move it back further, so it does that in the center, right? I don't know how much further I can go in without ruining the look. All right, let's try that. We'll bring it in one step at a time. We'll try that. Ugh. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Tired of working in general. Wish I could retire. Alright, so the closer in I go, we start to lose, you know, because most of the effect on this one is right there in on the edges, alright, when we're looking from behind. So, alright, 5, if we go down to a 3 time on this one, not the 5 time, it's going to be a little too low, but and now I got to figure out how to mix the two colors, that blue and the red. Alright, so that's a 3 time? See, and this is why I wish we could get a 5-time on console. Especially for the stickers and making billboards, large billboards, things like that. You know, that's what I really wanted it for, and then, well, this happened. No, that's too high. Is that a 5 or a 3? I could have sworn that was a 3. What's going on here? All right. Must have grabbed it by mistake. Yeah, that collision bubble on that is very large, and if you don't pay attention, like apparently I was not, then one more. All right. Probably needs to be a half step if I'm to be 100% honest. I think we're going to be too high now. And now we're going to need to go with a half. Oh, good. I like when I'm proven wrong. Especially in instances like this. I almost want to say our first run was better, whatever we did the first time. I mean, that's not bad. But I think what we did the first time, I think maybe it's also a question of bringing it back. I think that's too close. Which is kind of a bummer, but... And this, unfortunately, is what's known as trial and error. You have no idea what you're going to end up doing. You just kind of have to... I mean, yeah, if you're smart enough, which I'm not, you know, you can use some mathy bits, but I find that a lot of times the best stuff comes along a little bit more organically for me. All right, we got to go up. That looks like it might do it. But see, that's so far out. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build, yeah, but then we're going to lose this. How do we not lose this? Because that's not bad. Again, I think it might need to move out. Yeah. Bring it back a little bit, change the focal point. But I have a feeling we're going to have to do whatever it is we're going to need to do first on, you know, the outer edges, and then this, or we build this one specifically to be looked at from, you know, this point of view. But now we're only getting, yeah, and she starts to wash out there, and we also get that. So from here, it's kind of the best. So what do we do here? Do we... We could, ooh, yeah, see. Like, that is cool. But we need to figure out how to... Alright, so now... Alright, so we know where this is going to go. That's working pretty good right there for now. For now. What if we... Alright, so that's the problem with that. There isn't an in-between. I would have to create the in-between, which is an angle and blah, blah, blah. So no. Alright, how would I do this then? I'd want it there. Predicament. Let's see what happens here. What does the wire do here? Can I get you to be flat-ish? Alright, so if you're there, I'm going to bring you down. Are you at an angle or are you flat? Alright, let's find out. Nope. You're at an angle. Okay. You're gonna shoot straight out. But what if I... that... You're still going to be at one off angle, yeah. Yeah, right there, right? Or is there enough, ooh, there's enough phase through to keep you flat. Ah, we might have gotten lucky here. Nope. Kicked off to the left. Yep. soon as it rolls, or now we over to the right? Now we're over to the right, okay. Alright, so now. I just do this. So now we're right, let's pretend that that's on all of them. That only goes so far, that doesn't even reach there, so I'd have to bring that up. And we're going to mix with all of that. Alright. 1, 2, 3. It's not at the same angle, that's the other problem. I mean, we could fix that, but... And we'd put this in with a triangle, so it would be perfect, but... Well, not perfect, but... better than what I could do. Whoa, hey. That's not what I wanted. Not at all. That would probably explain a little bit right there. There it is, alright. I'd much rather in a negative space between them, but... And then we're going to take a look and see what this looks like. Before we start adding in a bunch. And I think we used the 3 time. Or did we use the 5? Ooh. We used the 5, alright. Yeah, that might make me think otherwise. Now we're red to red, though. Damn it. See, now we need something for blue for the daytime. I mean, the nighttime, rather. Excuse me. But, ooh, look at that. Look at how that dances in there, that dot. Oh, you're gonna make me, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Alright, so you do every other one. See what happens when it goes blue during the day. Alright, let's do every other one. Now I just gotta figure out where all this stuff is. And is it halfway? Yeah, it's a halfway kind of dealie, isn't that what I did? No. That's normal. Yeah, we're good, I think. I think I just need to do the paver thingy. Alright. So bottom, and that one. something, skip something, skip something. Okay. Just checking. Of course. Thank you. Aha. Alright, back out. Fresh start. Sometimes it just takes a fresh start. I swear it's harder to glitch. Alright, we got that. Get that out of the way. We got all these different versions now. Each kaleidoscope has two versions. Unfortunately, one of the versions requires putting something in the way of the other version. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to solve that problem. Be cool if we had an elevator where I could bring it up, you know, and then you want to look at the base version, you bring it back down. That would be neat. You know, so say you just wanted to, you're like, I want to look at, I wish this one would not fog. I'd love to see what's going on there. It has to do it. It's got to be that center. And that never dissipates, does it? No, it just stays like that. Alright. We'll play with you in a minute. Try and figure that one out. These I can kind of get two views, you know. If I was in camera, we'd be better off, but you know, we've got this, and then we can come around and see the original view, you know, especially in camera. Granted, you can't get much further back, but that's alright. It's not really a big deal. And then this one, you know, I would like to be able to get further back because I'd like to make that more of a shell. You know, and then again, you know, as you add in the back one, and then depending on the distance you're at, you know, much like a kaleidoscope, that's what I'm loving about this new effect. It's really loving it. Loving it. Yeah, see, excuse me, it really is about a good portion of the light we could do just about anything in front of us and then throw this in front of it, and boom, you got something. You could do a static environment in the back, is what I'm talking about. So, unlike the other two, that look good by themselves, I mean, and this looks good by itself too when it's synced up, but here we're looking at all the static well, I mean, the wayward cubes are moving, but those circular lights are not. And that's, it's pulling from those and taking them in, rounding them around, I mean, you see what's going on. So let's do a reload. My restore point. We'll do a reload on that, and then we'll throw in all the signal boosters on the other one. Hopefully we'll get a daytime view as well. And then what we'll do is we'll build another circle. Actually, I could experiment on the back of the one with the wire, because that's blank already. So we could actually just do that. Those all in place now? Are we good? We are good. Alright, so now each one of those needs to come up how many? 1, 2, buckle my shoes. No. 1, 2, 3. So each one needs to go 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So to that bar right there. Got it. What are you from? I don't know what you're from. Something's going on there. Got something going on in the background there. I don't know what I'm doing over there. I don't remember. Must be something. Alright, well that's done. Now, on to the next part. Okay, Crowbar, Gaming Old Dude, Anonymous Prepper. Welcome, y'all. Something happened with my stream and I lost Dwayne. Wow, chat. I missed a lot of chats. YouTube has been acting really freaking strange on me. Holy mackerel, I missed a ton of chats. So I'm so sorry, folks. Dreamin' Screams, I hope... I'm really, really, really sorry. I'm so sorry. You freaking YouTube, man. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Sorry about that. YouTube was screwing with me yesterday, too. I apologize for that. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping in and checking this out. If you were not here last night, we came up with something right near the end that was a really cool thing. turned out to be a rather neat effect. So now we're kind of using that idea as a preemptive. As you can see, I've got a bunch of everything set up here. We've got the base of the kaleidoscope, and then we've got another pattern maker, basically another viewing window. So you get kind of two different sort of effects. It's kind of neat. Alright, now we need you. Thank you, thank you. Sorry. Quiet, I know. Builder's hush. I knew it. I knew it was going to be the last frickin' one. Frickin' thing. I knew it. I was like having such a good run too. I'm like, of course, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, am I going to make the last one? I should have known better. Dwayne, whoop whoop. Right on, old Kev. How many? Well, hey, you know, I spent years trying to get to 1,000 years. Granted, you know, I don't self-promote very well, so it's kind of my own fault. All right, just to see what this is going to look like, we'll throw one in, and then we'll remove the blocks if necessary. Of course it did. And this just gives me trouble all the time, not because it's the last one, it's the only one. Alright, let's drop our viewing angle down. Did I twist that? Yeah, big time. Alright. Ooh. That's nice though. I like to see it in a different lighting. Yeah, see, it's a very different effect from the backside here. Oh no. You fell through your floor? You're gonna stick to every floor but the one I need in that direction? Really? Piece of garbage. Really? Everyone but that one. You're gonna be like that, really. Unbelievable. Thank you. Track bomb I was building? Oh, through Gaming Old Dude's floor. Oh. Oh, we still gotta go down a little one. Alright. We were way off here on Earth. Trying to get, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Something more like that. Down here where we can see what's going on. I think this week we're going to get back into cyberpunk. Alright, now, there we go. That's better. That's the view we wanted here. So, just by Dark Hellboy, what's going on? Whole sediments down in a hole. Down in a hole. Losing my soul. I wanna. See, again though, like the further back we get, yeah, we get that fog effect. Now I think it's the fog being magnified from the one out there. I'm thoroughly convinced of that. But thank you, okay. I wish. do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What? Alright, how do we... Because I like... But the blue's not very vibrant, is it? It's kind of... It's there, but not really. You know, it does show up every once in a while. I like the upper mixing. So one side seems... And again, I'm using build camera... you know, cursor camera here. That's a little better, actually. That's a better angle. But still, the blue is... and I'd rather these be in the middle, but I can't, because then I would need the 64 circle, and, well, I stopped watching the tutorial after 32. If you must know, full disclosure, that's why I don't know how to build a 64. I got to the 32 and I'm like, yeah, that's about as big as I'll ever need. And then stopped the tutorial. Alright, I like this, but how do we make... You know, and each one of these, again, is going to be dependent on what you're trying to view. So, this one I would probably build solely to be viewed, you know, from this point of view. You know, there'd be no need, unless, you know, I can cover that steamy effect, the misty effect. But I'm really, really liking how, I think we might even be able to bring this back a hair. No, if anything, I'd want to go more forward a hair. I think that's what I want to do. But let's throw some light in here. Let's throw a pill light or two in here and see if that, you know, that brightens the environment. We'll do that. We'll do that more towards the center, maybe. Now, I could use a solar panel here. Oh no, I already did. I'd use those below. I mean, I could put another set up. I could string in another set. And then that would give me some glitch points straight off of that. But, Richard, what's going on? The mini hollow ball. Oh, yeah. Do I have a... I don't have a central... I don't think I have a central line here. I don't. Oh, wait, what do we got here, though? Oh, I've got those. Ooh, fire barrel. Why not? Wrong color. But it might do something interesting. It won't, because it's going to be towards the center and it's small. Yeah, that does nothing. Nothing. I don't know if we want an orangey light or more of a blue light. So dun, 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 dun. We could do something like this. We bring those blocks up. And let's say here-ish. And maybe throw a sticker on that light. No, because then it kind of... Well, I mean, that's neat, But I like the thinness of what we got going on, so no on that. But that's where all the animation is. That's where everything's happening. So we don't have anything that's a thin blue line other than the wire. What are you landing on? You're not on the light? I think you're on the light, no? Kinda, sorta, maybe? Well... None of the hollow maps. So from overhead it looks like a flower. Not a bad idea. But how am I going to get all that in there? That's the other thing we got to think about here. See, this is where all of the effect is happening, right here. So we got to think about where that light is going to be and what's going to interact with that animation there. Well, check out this one here. Camera. There we go. So each one of these, we've managed to give it two different looks just by putting in a different viewing window. Yeah, I was just thinking that actually, because I was looking at that. I'm like, oh, maybe some of those cubes. This one, the steam doesn't shut off. And I'm looking in there going, we need to shut that off because I think we're going to get a cool pattern here. So I want to work on that one. And of course this one. So we took that, and then we're able to alter it again just by the viewing window. Now, here's our normal one. And then we've got this one. And then from the other side, kind of looks like that. The third chevron is locked. I mean, look at these animations are, like, this is, again, to repeat myself for the millionth time, like, this is the closest I've gotten to a true kaleidoscope effect. Like, I thought I was done making kaleidoscopes. I guess not. I mean, look at this. It's insane. Bet you if we put this in front of crisscrosses, it would look dope. His already, you know, his look good already. We need mirror building parts? Yeah, that would be great. I could just do a bunch of mirrors, use that, you know. Alright, let's get back on this one over here. See, I just don't want to do, I don't want the circular light though, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if we could try the jellyfish too, that might be interesting, but let's try the, I wish these were larger. That doesn't really do a whole hell of a lot. I mean, scaled up it might. We could throw this in the back. Bring in some more blue. Maybe these, I don't know. I'm so, like, confused, frustrated about what's going on with the timing. Ooh, that little bit of white light comes through there. Might need to go a little higher with that. Yeah, but you can kind of see it over when it goes around. Does mix in there a little bit. Gang, what's going on? Oh, light fissures, yeah. Oh, I don't know about that, Rich. These are tame compared to your builds? Yeah? Yeah, maybe. But who invented this right here? I'm just joshing. But your builds are really great. I will agree with you. You will get no complaints from me. I think you're building your walkthrough, oh, took his glove off. I'm just joshing. But, you know, you poke the bear a little, so every once in a while. Bear will poke back. You know I love y'all. You know I love y'all. I wonder a larger version maybe? Maybe if we scale that up, bring it down. What if we put them on the sides, command around? Maybe even bring it up a little bit. They do, and I do. I still wonder why y'all come around. I think it's just to harass me. I'm like, why do these people watch me? I'm horrible at this. Picnic basket. Those glitch cubes, the one you find on the planet. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea. All right, let's try a couple of different things here. Let's try... All right, so... You're kind of not worth it. Not at that scale, anyway. And then... Yeah, well, alright, so, Skang, I'll show you in just a second. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I should try it back to back and see what we get out of that. Just also trying to wonder, like, if I just throw, and you know what, let's just try it. Why not, you know? I mean, let's do a save. The nice thing about the bubble pipes is they provide the light at the same time, you know, so. And what about this puppy? Again, these are all a little too small. Alright, let's do that. Maybe that'll bring that up a little bit higher. And a lot of this, if we have to, we could, you know, tether, and you don't even see that, do you? Well, yeah, but, oh yeah, no, Skang, please, you know I love all of you guys. This is always in good fun. But yeah, Skang, good portion of these are, you know, it started with this set. I was just trying to see if I could do something different, you know, because we have... You know, we got this is all bubble pipe. You know, that's what, and you know, I mean, I could use the exact same effect, yes. And then this one is the same thing, but, you know, I got a bunch of other stuff in here too. You know, which creates the crazio, like this very fluid one. But that's bubble pipes and, you know, other stuff. So it really is just a question of lighting and how the light interacts with the things in there. Is really the... So if we... And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I just want to kind of experiment here with, you know, just throwing in some pill lights to see what happens. But, you know, the other ones have a lot more going on in the front. If this one we use as like, this is the only view we want. The other ones, like if we delete this viewing, or we'll call it the, you know, the viewing port, you know, if we delete the ones in front of the other ones, those still at least are doing things, you know, without it. Here it's just light, you know, the light in the wire. So, what were we talking about a minute ago? Light fissures? Do I even have any? I do. Oh. Gets kind of flat and ribbon-like. Ooh. Wondering if... Alright, let's try every other one of those. Could even try... I mean, there's a dozen things we could try. Alright, do we want to go there or here, though? Let's take a look. Higher one or the lower one? You haven't seen any of this yet, gang? I've been doing this the past couple of days. Yeah, see, but it's not... I don't know if it's quite bright enough. No respect, no respect. Total opposite I haven't seen. Oh, you haven't seen this yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this I figured out last night, right at the end of the stream. Alright, let's, trying to think if we want it upper or lower. I'm gonna say upper. But, yeah, maybe the upper. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I like the red dot. The upper one? Alright. I'm gonna go with your suggestion. Alright, so let's get these out of here. Alright, before we decide on that as our, you know, our finale, let's try a couple other things. Now these we'd have to turn on. Well, it takes part of it. Alright. Not quite. I wonder here. I wonder something. I wonder, oh, who wrote the book of love? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know any other words. There. If we bring you closer. We try to bring you closer. Yeah, it does. We'd have to go higher. Alright. Whoa. Not really worth it. It does bring in a nice mixture of color at the bottom. Maybe upside down? Could maybe if we get in closer. Or just do a really large version of it. But alright, here's one thing I do want to try. Let's see what it looks like. Where are you? You're over here. There. Oh, nope, not that. That's not what I want to do. You. Ah, yeah. Sturgeon. I mean, I was trying to do something not with the pipe again, but, I mean, sometimes you gotta go with what works, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, see, that doesn't even really do anything, does it? Gets, a little wider there, but, nay. Nay, I say nay. And you're not even... I don't think there's an EM field. Oh, there's EM here, but not over at the other end. Of course not. Why would it be where I would like it to be? Alright. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. And yes, of course, that horse famous Mr. Red. And you do a little something. Yeah. Not a whole lot. Ugh. Well, it does. Oh, that's neat. All right, wait a minute. The way that breaks up on the bottom is kind of neat. Sphere generators, yeah. The heat is on. That's not too bad. I mean, every other one might be neat. We're not really getting much out of the way of that other animation, though. And then that cuts through that blue part. Range of an SRT, 250, 300, somewhere around there. Is that just a block? Yeah. All right, that's what I thought. Do they need to be close? Or can we put them back here? It kind of, well, it pulls from that one. It's not really pulling much in the way of color, though. Like the light isn't very bright. Alright, let's try this via generator. Yeah, that was actually blocking a lot of that. If you saw down there earlier, it had like kind of a dead spot in there. Ooh. That highlights the pattern on the floor. Well, let's throw in a bunch of them, see what happens, right? Worst case scenario, we don't like it. And we delete all of it. NBD, right? No harm, no foul. No big a deal. I was also thinking we could do race boosters. Or initiators, or boosters. I tried the boosters, but they didn't really seem to do much. It could have just been the positioning I had it. See, but then we lose that thinness. I mean, it's neat that we're getting that, you know, that pattern in there, though. I mean, that is cool. Yeah, maybe, yeah, and that too, the things being closer a bit. Well, that's a little better. Bringing it a little closer there. I don't know about the ball. All right, let's get those out of there. It works and it doesn't. You know, maybe in every other scenario, I think, on that. But for now, let's see, where's the bottom? There's my cells. I mean, it's still picking that up a little bit. Oh, galaxy projectors, hollow map? Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Alright, galaxy maps. Pocket reality generator, this one? The pocket reality generator, right? The thing we've had for eons. Oops. Have to be up higher and probably closer. That's not really, I mean, it's throwing some Throwing a little blue in there, but it'd have to be higher. And I think it's too small. And scaled up, yeah. Alright, stronger, faster. This would be cool, but then we'd lose our wires. What else we got with light? Barely noticeable. Alright. And again, I think we need to be higher. Yeah, that's where it tends to mix, I think. I mean, the pipe, you know, is going to be what we want, but, yeah, let's try this. Why not? Everything's that's too low. It's going to be like too low, too small kind of deal, you know what I mean? And it would be a lot of hand placement at that point. And this isn't lit enough here. You know, we're pulling in from that, we can see it, but it's not. And maybe if we had some light on it, but no. Alright. Why did I not think of this before? Again, I think it's going to be too small, but or maybe those crystals. Yeah, it's going to be a size thing. But it is kind of interesting. Yeah, but then the dots kind of take away from the lines. If anything, I would want to do that one as its own thing. I think right here is a good spot. You know, it grabs enough of the wire and it ends the motion close enough to the center. But I think you're right. I think we need to bring things, I think, you know, you and I were, I think this needs to come forward. I think I need to start bringing some of this in and then up. We could try we could try all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's the beauty of it. I mean, it's not horrible, especially if we had other ones in there doing that. Yeah, the light fissures, yeah, I am liking the light fissures, though, yes. That so far has been one of the better ones, I think. You know, it kind of stays with the flat ribbon effect that we sort of have going on here. The dots are neat, but I would almost wonder and consider, you know, maybe, I'm going to try and change the color of this stuff so that maybe, let's see if reflection makes a difference. Come on, where are you? There we go. Just gonna see, you know, if we like it, yay. If not, it's a color change. I'm not worried about it. I just don't know if, you know, if we change the color here to something lighter, the hanging lamps. Yeah. What happened here? Why did it just get so damn bright? Oh, because I changed the floor. Well, that made a difference. Hey, Will Badger. Well, that's interesting. Don't know if I'd like it, but it definitely, you know, now we lose that twisty effect. The hanging lamps. Alright, let's go back to black on that, shall we? Oops. We got what we can the easy way, and then we'll go back and get the other ones. Alright. I still think this is one of the better updates for, especially for building. Yes, it would have been nice to have a part counter. Yeah, those need to be done larger. I tried those actually. Hanging lamps. What are we talking? Hanging lamps. Hanging lamps. What do we want? We got a table lamp. Oh, the hanging lamp? Yeah. Problem I see there is what? All hand place. We're back to a reddish color, which I'm trying to kind of... That were lower maybe. But again, I'm trying to get away from that reddish tone. But we may also not have a choice. I mean, interesting. And these lights too, man, it's like you can only do something with them if well, again, interesting, but take care, gang. Thanks for stopping in, man. We could overlap, yep, or just place them in a little higher. But I like how it kind of takes it and... Alright, we're just going to throw things at this here. Let's try different things and see what happens. Up to an extent, really. Well, it kind of kills everything, but... Alright, hold on, let me try it. Let's just for fun, let's do this. It's interesting. We could bring it up. Let's see, let's bring this up again. Get that out of there for now. If I can. May need to reload, unfortunately. Nope, nope, good. Actually, we should save right about now. Alright, where are you? There you are. Well, I mean, again, you know, we lose the lower portion, but this by itself and a ring of these probably would be interesting. Later, Dwayne. Now again, we're, I don't know, maybe. That swirl in there is not bad. But I love that upper bit, you know what I mean? That upper part is really, really nice. That thin line, just kind of weaving in, pinstripe style. You know, it is kind of nice. But what is also really cool is that it all is crazy and it changes. I mean, it'd be easier if I could be in camera mode and I could see, you know, but I gotta deal with this crap. I mean, there's an effect on the bottom, it's not bad. Hey, Wallace. There's a little bit of mixture in there, but yeah, it's I mean, I guess we could carry it around and see. Did I put I don't think I put a sphere in there yet. Ooh. See, yeah, like you can kind of see it right there. I don't know. I still think, yeah, see that right there, but it's hardly noticeable. I mean, that's neat, you know, the little half and half, I guess, but throw on the VR. I know I'm waiting for somebody to come in VR to see these. And what I'm going to make for VR, I'm going to make a tunnel for you to walk in. Yeah, interesting idea. I don't think it works. And again, not for this setup. For another setup, quite possibly. You know, starting with that idea. Alright, what else we got? What time is it too? Oh, yeah, I have to work tomorrow. Alright, we'll try a couple more things, and then unfortunately I have to work tomorrow. Ooh. Uh-oh. I wish those followed angle like the robot does. Because this is going to be, again, some manual placement. Well, unfortunately, because I would much rather do this and make coins somehow, but I am getting old. My body hurts, and the job I do is a young man's job, a young person's job. Oh. Duh. Oh no. Well, that's how you do that. That's interesting. Well, unfortunately, it means we'd have to flip this one upside down after each one. Oh, yeah, but then we got this. That's our... We got the base of it. It's going to give us a white ring. Although that does work. I don't know, I think... Oh yeah, we could totally hide the head, I would imagine. Eh, it's the base. The base. How low can you go? Alright, no and yes. That's a possibility. You're in the running. I mean, this, if we could see it. But it's going to block everything. Yeah, never mind. What am I thinking? Why not? It's sitting there, right? Oh, I don't know. I'm lost now. Oh, wait a minute. What about this freaking thing? Does this change color? Yeah, see, I can't see anything. And again, this would be a lot of manual manipulation, but you know, just for ha-has. Ooh. Alright. Alright, hold on. You do the wriggly bush or the globe tree. But again, a lot of this stuff would have to be that'd have to be closer, it'd have to be lit. And even closer, you don't see it. Snip the tip. Where was that? Where was that? There's our funky tree. See what this does as we go around. That might be... That's kind of neat as it shuts off. Alright, what kind of color can we get out of this? Anything, or is it the same? Always the same? Like even if I... Never changes? That's shit I eat. Can't do anything. I mean, it is kind of neat as it shuts down and then it goes back to its sort of default. It's just, you know, again, color. What else we got? No light. Light. We need light. Light! But not overabundance of light. That's the problem. Where are they? There we go. And again, if you wanted to, you know, hit the time to excuse me. Enlarge these, do all the manual placement portion of this. Oh, that's right. And I got to do that every time. All right. Could also try those shells. Hey, George. Georgie Porgy, what's going on? A simple glitch build? This isn't what I would call simple. It is to an extent. All these are a little different. This is a new thing for me. Just came up with all this stuff here. So each one has like a regular view, and then an alternate view, except for this one, because I gotta figure out why this one won't. Just does the steaming effect here, and it won't cut out, but I see potential in there, and I really want to get that to work. And then this one, and again, alternate look. And then this one, so I wouldn't call this simple, but once you know what you're doing, yes. And if you have a handle on glitch building, then yes, it is actually relatively simple. You know, it is a little bit of, you know, dropping in parts, removing, you know, trial and error, just kind of for the art part of it. But if you know how to make a circle, then you pretty much got this. And this one, I'm just trying to kind of come up with another color way to go in there, mix in, but not lose what we had. Might even be able to go up a little bit higher, but I kind of like the way that's swirling about there. That's not bad. And again, we might think about coming closer or maybe enlarging. And we should look at our other parts too. I mean, we could put in we got the wayward cube, or not the electric cube. This has a single dot on it. We've done these. We do like that, but the tree was adding a cool effect. Yep. We got the aquatic crystal, but again, a lot of these need to be raised up. You know, the mushroom actually is kind of cool. Especially when you you can get it into view. There we go. So see, it does, you know, does add an effect, but it's, oh, that's kind of interesting. See how it's like stuttering a little bit right there? Huh. I mean, this has got fog effect, but We can also go ginormous. Oh. Apparently you can't move that. Alright. Good to know. So far, I want to say that the best effect is this right now. But I also feel that it's going to need to be scaled up. All right. Definitely the best effect. Okay. I can live with that. But let's still look at what other options we have. Again, these all need to be enlarged. All that stuff needs to be enlarged. Kind of, sorta. Not really. Eh? Kind of, sorta. Yeah, it's too much. Alright, any other suggestions at this point? Be like a light cube, the lantern, but that's again a lot of red, you know. We don't really want the red. We've got plenty of orangey red light. Oh, resizing. Gotcha. Yeah, resizing's pretty simple. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot about this cat. But again, you know, that would be manual placement or I mean, just for ha-has. Yeah. You have to put it in, again, larger. Like, a lot of this is going to end up being, like, a scaling issue, you know. I mean, that's neat the way the dots come in from the center, you know, and out. It does provide a neat little lighting, but... Yeah. Flags. Stickers. I mean, of course we could always do stickers if they will adhere. And again, light. We need light. We need some lighting in there. And that's where we're at right now. We're kind of in limbo with that. Fireplace and fire barrel, yes, but again, we need to scale it. For this particular style, where this is the view. I'm using this as our main view, as opposed to the other ones where we can separate that from there. As long as we have the stand where it is, we can remove that and have two, basically different effects going on. So far, I'm liking this one. I'm liking how it doesn't totally take away from the thin line. It adds enough of a... Yeah, but that upper part, see how that mixes? I think at this point, yeah, see how, again, this one, you look from here. We could go green on the reality glitches yet. And then that view. I mean, it's, even just zooming it, that's what I'm loving about this stuff. Like zooming in and now we get, like this has little dots and this has got a lot of stuff going on in this one. Alright, I unfortunately have to work tomorrow, which means I gotta go to bed. So I want to thank all of you for hanging out and putting up with this as I experiment with different things. We're going to try some more stuff. What day is today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, Saturday. Probably I will be back Sunday. Definitely Monday morning at 10 a.m. in Eastern Time. But always keep that little notification bell rung. I want to thank all of you for hanging out with me and keeping me company. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C., here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. Until next time, take care.